Good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. Well, I suppose. I hope we are all doing well, but it feels like we're kind of a bit trapped at the moment, across the world. The energy's really shifting, it's ramping up again, and it feels a bit like there's an earthquake trying to come, like things to really sort of break open and just change, for big change to come. And us as human beings, we seem to be kind of almost caught, this sense that we're sort of trapped in a net. And if we look back and we think, well, over the last 3 years, we have had a constant sense of being told what to do, what to do, how to do it. You must follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you are, so and such a person. And we get very used to following rules as human beings. We get very used to being cared for, being ordered around, if you like. And for some people, it really brings a sense of safety. They know where they are, they know how far they can step out, and it's a bit like being a child again. They have somebody there that says, if you go too far, then these rules will apply. And even though we might say, I don't like the rules, on some level we still feel incredibly protected and incredibly safe because those rules are there. But this energy it's feeling like we need to step out and break rules, like we need to begin to follow our own hearts, our own soul, to really listen to who we are, to, fully embrace where it is that our heart and our soul wants to take us. But that leaves us caught, literally caught between that phrase, a rock and a hard place. We sort of think, well, if I step out and I break the rules and I follow my heart and I follow my gut instinct, what's going to happen to me? What is everybody else going to think of me? What will my friends think of me? Will I be punished? Which is also a very big thing that we hang on to from various past lives and so on, and from the way we've been brought up. So this massive thing that goes, well, if I step out, if I try something new, I will be punished. I will be sent to the naughty step. And so we lock that down and we say, no, I can't step out. What I have to do is keep obeying the rules, keep obeying where society expects me to be, keep being who society expects me to be. That way I'm accepted, and that way I am, not creating ripples. Nobody can blame me for anything, and so on. But then the heart and the soul keep speaking up and says, no, but you want to break the rules. You are actually now at the stage where you are asking to be true to yourself. But then the fear comes in and says, yes, but what if? And so we're caught. These two massive opposing forces are just kind of tearing at us. And, it looks a bit like, when you get a crisp packet and you pull it apart and all the contents just suddenly fly out everywhere. That's the sort of image I'm being shown, that, if we keep pulling, literally we'll just sort of, explode in a massive emotion, unexplored emotion. That's how we feel. So which way do we go? What do? Do we say, well, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and go and do something and be someone who, my friends, my family might think I've gone crazy and just, never speak to me again? Or do I sort of betray myself, betray my own heart, my own feelings, and continue following this path that everybody else wants me to be on? That won't lead to great happiness, it won't lead to huge amounts of joy, but it will be acceptable in life. What do? This is now where we are, this is how it feels. For me, what do? We follow our heart, we follow our soul, we follow the message that is arising from within us and saying, go and be yourself, go and be true to who you are. Because who you are in this lifetime, yes, the soul is eternal, but who you are in this lifetime is unique. You are this person just once. And wouldn't you love to have a sort of full, rich experience of who you are in this lifetime? Well, of course, that is the way to happiness, and living a life that is free of restrictions. Yes, it can have incredible lows to it. There can be moments of desperation when you're trying to figure out who you are, but the highs, the sheer joy that comes of being true to yourself is quite extraordinary, and it's worth it. As much as I have in the past 3 years had people say things to me that have been their words, still I am incredibly grateful that I am taking my path, the one that brings the greatest joy to me, the one that actually puts me onto the path that brings me the greatest reward. It's all worth it. And this is the energy now that is asking us to kind of make this choice. Which way do we go? And it's not a case of if we don't do it now, it'll never happen. It's just that the energy right now feels incredibly intense and is really, really encouraging us to step out and do that. And I hope that you will follow your heart and will follow the messages that you are receiving. And partly I wanted to come on today because I knew there was some light language here to assist us, to help us sit quietly with ourselves and to work out where we want to go and which path to take, because it's really important that we do follow who we are, that we are true to ourselves. So I'm going to bring through some light language. I'm not quite sure what it's going to entail, not quite sure what the message is going to be, but it feels full of light and full of encouragement for this next stage of our journey. So just sit back and relax and just let the light flood in. Let the light open up the possibilities that are contained within you. Let the light open up your mind so that you can dream, so that you can see. Envision is a wonderful word I'm given. Envision who you could be. Vornojnar massine corasije, che medium motarna coragi, che mi assoranda karma kaijne che wasiwar madorjora, susumorosi asmodora masora darmajar masazusina, susumi ashumoraro dobrajika, zikara kaimetaraji, madaranja corno corchete biashna kaimarajosor, trozumbukuka, darmajiji banna marajipi de horakewashka, mataranjikinj Karen kajodoro jumarswedia barajna. Matarazimbi sikara kodojoshka. Sakara matarakajik maji matarashivshihuka. Satata doijn maravas barakitish gunda katakatspiatra majara soa. Tanajgatia tagamakachikior masakarageta rajmarazia. Marandanishkes miasimorojkara. Sikishikarma kodabatsia tabarajnikajin. Mataridijgaramixi. Paradajormsi. Paradajinnikashiaramusu. Su asaria natia maradajnike. Matarajanjataya marakajin. Sinjanorojmuko, Matarzi, Shishke, Shikanaj Marasi, Parajgan Nakarashi, Sinjo, Uarandarakarashi, Sinjaormusia, Matarinski, Sigur Makajin, Sinjadaj Nikemasi, Adindia Badi Mororo Korn Kajin. Andunska Ziadia, Matardunska Matarjin, Ejniazia. Amasinikera, Udorna Kajnikijatia, Paradishkijinikoshi, Tijinja Dharma, Shinjija, Onia Dharmajnike, Sikuka Maradaja, Ajadara Jijibur, Garandakajiji Korogormashi, Sinjayaji, Odanjika Adimiati Marake Marajiki, Sikayada Majikana, Marakajikina, Karaki Burakashka, Shiji Murakishbaya, Titi Ormash, Shinjia Dharmajiba, Itarmajikimesi, Kayado, Animata. Taramajake Taramaja, Paradejas Kajnika, Zimatio, Juniora, Junias, Hujinakarati, Perijar, Najundike Jaj, Morish case, my team, Marajimada, Caravashik, Barakazipana, Doropagia, Junish Hor, Miss They say that when we discovered that the love for ourselves is more important than having everybody else approve of us, then we all take the step out. Daija Dharmataya, Magoga Marageshko, Shiushi, Shuarashi, Shuaramaja Dharamashi, Betsi Juramasi, Adina Diamora Nagarageda Roshkasa, Shinjahra, Waradorska, Si Jutara, She Durabata, She Jurabata, Loro Choros of Mataria, Matarimia. Eti maraji, eti maram lorora da baraki urkoresnya. She juju jabia da marajeka. Ishka maraza waramada roshka. She jimur nakasi. Je dadajna ayemarade. Morondor nakashi, siaje. Mati marakora. Shia shimorasi. Shiornaka. Shia shimiaza marata. Karuko. Tarako. Tarmukoro. Ora da yinyara marada jojo shimiasia adiaraka me yinyokorasi me yinyora mataraji yinyosi ora dornor smiati araki te yinyoshia meredoro maji shishia. In this one life, you were not sent here to be somebody else, to try to be somebody else. You were sent here to experience your life, your energy, your wisdom, your soul. Marno jarn si ayamati madi mara barabrajo tioran kishu shijoran shishumoshwaraza tarishki simyada marmati marmara moroko boro tara ishakosi maitishna mayamara. The message there really and truly is don't waste time. Don't waste time debating on whether or not your soul is right. Don't waste time deciding whether or not your heart is the thing to follow and to listen to. It is. Take that step. Give me a little one to start with. But go and take a little step that is just for you, about you, and only you. So thank you for joining me here today. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And I look forward also hearing just what you did just for you and how it felt. And light blessings to you. Bye-bye.